Today we're going to be having Alice tell us what these fallacies are she's learned. I don't even know if I can remember them all perfectly, but Alice has a good memory, so let's test her on this.
Yeah.
Okay, Alice.
It's a test on whether I've been listening to the books or not.
It's not even really a test. This is just fun. Okay, what's the straw man fallacy?
It's when they, the person's argument is arguing against a different thing than you're saying. That's easier to argue about. That's still kind of like what you're saying, but not what you were saying. That's yeah.
Right. Arguing against a completely different argument. Well, it might be similar, but not what you were saying.
Yeah.
All right. How about false cause?
Okay, let me see it. It's when the person assumes that something happens without any actual evidence or proof.
Sort of, yeah.
Because of that thing, sorry. Because of a specific thing.
I like how you phrased it last night better. False cause.
They assume that something happens because of something with no evidence or proof.
Exactly.
I forgot the because of something when I was saying.
They assumed one thing causes another thing, which is not true in that case.
Yeah, with no evidence.
Yeah, without
or proof.
anything to string it together. Exactly.
And because it just happened once when that thing was also happening. Okay.
Very good. How could you, Alice? How could you?
Yeah, appeal to emotion.
Hey, good job. What is appeal to emotion?
It's when you try manipulate the person.
Very good. I can't stand that one, personally.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't.
Whoa! Oh, sorry, I was on a slippery slope, Alice.
It's when they, you tell them that something should happen, and then they tell you the worst case scenario of that thing happening. So they're thinking that it'll make you like back down and agree with them, even though it's the worst case scenario.
Exactamente. Wow, we're already at ad hominem. Ad
hominem.
Very good. Thank you for helping me.
It's when they attack you and not the person attacks you and not the argument that you're making.
Exactly. They attack you personally.
Teehee.
I was trying to think of a joke, but I couldn't. Because I can't really attack my daughter in front of everyone. Okay, let's move on. This one we might barely know. I barely remember this one. Special.
Oh yeah, I remember it.
What's it called?
Special pleading. So it's where someone says an argument that's going against what they do, but then they say that they're an exception.
Let's just say you're right, because my brain isn't working right now, and that sounded really smart.
So
boy.
They argue against you, but then they say what they're doing. Their argument is what they're doing, but they're arguing against it. But then they say that they're an exception and they're special for some reason.
Yes, that's it. Yes!
Your brain just
kicked in.
Your brain just wasn't working at that moment. Okay.
No, it wasn't. That's, all of these sound so familiar in the world.
They're annoying.
I'm trying to think of a loaded question to ask you. What is a loaded question?
Why am I forgetting the one that we just read? Oh, I can't remember it because we read 2 books at a time last night.
How about...
What if I were to get the book and look at the chapter?
Have you stopped cheating on your tests yet?
Oh, yeah, that's a line in the book.
Yeah, they load the question right up with terribleness, so
yeah.
you have to be clever to get out of it.
Like, for example, have you stopped cheating on your test? If you say no, that means that you're still cheating. If you say yes, that means that you were cheating.
Before, yeah, exactly.
So they assume something with no evidence, but then they give you no actual option of an answer because their question is kind of a yes or no question that it's supposed to be. So all you can really say in that situation is you're asking a loaded question. Okay.
Right, okay.
Yay.
So we really did a lot more than I thought.
Yeah, we read a lot of the
We're like a third of the way through.
And we've read like 10 chapters.
You know why we're only a third of the way through and we've read like 10 chapters? Because there are a lot of fallacies out there in the world. I hear them every day. I can't wait to get to the one that's called the fallacy. I have no idea what that is, but it sounds like a real fallacious fallacy to me.
Wait, did you see it in the book?
Yeah.
It's a fallacy. Oh, they tell you that. Is it that they tell you that you're using a fallacy when you're actually not, and it's the complete opposite of a fallacy?
I have no idea.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you.